Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to XFW. This is Ground Zero, and we're going to kick things off. Getting a little bit funky tonight with Davidson Howe.
Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 233 pounds,
Davidson Howe making his way down to ringside. Welcome to XFW. Thank you for joining us here tonight as we get ready to kick off XFW Ground Zero. And his opponent tonight, none other than one of XFW's biggest underdogs, Dynamite Nick Thomas.
weighing in at 220 pounds, Dynamite Nick Thomas.
Zachary Jones, thank you for liking the stream. And welcome everyone to XFW. This is Ground Zero. Cornelius, thank you. I did. We're actually going to touch on that after this matchup. I'll tell you what, folks, I've never seen a day where Dynamite Nick Thomas has been in a bad mood. This kid's got a good get up and go, win or lose. He's got a smile on his face. And here we go, our opening matchup. Davidson Howe and Nick Thomas kicking things off here at Ground Zero. Thomas starting things off, taking Davidson Howe down and quick and early. Dynamite Nick Thomas, an outstanding Greco-Roman style amateur career of wrestling, and now expanding here into the world of professional wrestling. Davidson Howe now dropping the armbar, drives his elbow down into the shoulder, collar elbow tie-up. Davidson Howe back to the collar elbow tie-up we go. Howe now overpowering, into the ropes we go. Well, Bob's going to try to break him up. They're too close to the ropes. Clean break by both men. Impressive. Good sportsmanship so far tonight as we kick off Ground Zero. Both men now trying to feel each other out, trying to get one up on this. And Dynamite Thomas again with that awesome amateur style going right to the arm. Taking and a hip toss. Taking Howe up and over. I see we got a little bit of freeze frame there. Sorry, folks, a little bit of internet issue. We might have to restart our stream after this contest. Stay tuned if we do. For whatever reason, sometimes the first time we boot up, it's always slow. Then we reboot, and it's fine. I guess I'm doing a little bit of a test stream beforehand. Stomping away now is Davidson Howe on Dynamite Nick Thomas. Hoisting him up. Belly-to-belly suplex. Down goes Thomas in the canvas. Swinging around again. Howe with those big right hands up. Oh, thought he was going for a backdrop suplex, but drops him down. Atomic drop. That'll put a shiver in your spine for a couple days. Davidson Howe now hoisting him up. Vertical suplex. Stalling. Dropping him down to the canvas. And now Davidson Howe with a little bit of the funk aerobics that he's known for. Counting out. Thomas stalls him over the top rope and hangs on. Raul, southpaw jab there by Davidson Howe, but Thomas fires right back with a shot across the back. Wicked forearm. And takes control again. And a right hand now by Thomas. Thomas not afraid to go to fisticuffs. Not afraid to throw hands. Drops him across the middle rope. Davidson Howe now on the receiving end. Right hand again. Delivered by Dynamite Nick Thomas. Up and over goes Davidson Howe. Nice counter up on the shoulder. And a diving neckbreaker. Davidson Howe taking Thomas down to the canvas. We've got a cover. Bob way out of position. That could have been easily a 2 count. Bob a little bit on the slow side tonight. Possibly back on the sauce. I don't know. We're going to have to get a look at that. Our shot now by Davidson Howe. Nice drop down. Oh, nice leapfrog. Davidson Howe showing some athleticism tonight. Colorado time almost, but an arm drag from Howe. Oh, and Howe with a slap across the face. And then a little bit more of the funky maneuvers from Mr. Howe. He's got to be careful. You don't want to give too much away to Dynamite Nick Thomas. You give this kid an opening, and he's going to take it. Nice exchange back and forth between the two. And again, the atomic drop from Howe. I tried to take one of Davidson Howe's Funk Aerobus courses. I could not keep up with the pace of the class, and quite frankly, most women made a lot of fun of me when I couldn't keep up with them. That was a little embarrassing. Davidson Howe off the top rope, flying bulldog, taking Thomas down to the canvas. We've got to cover this time. Bob is on par, and a 2 count, but Thomas again gets the shoulder up. It is lagging, folks. We apologize. It's our software. We're going to reboot after this matchup. It usually clears everything right up. So stay tuned for XFW. Ines Jocker, thank you for liking the stream. Armbar again now by Dynamite Nick Thomas. Holding on. Howe trying to struggle through. Kicks him off. Here comes Howe. Clothesline again. Davidson Howe lighting him up with that lariat. Bob better get out of the way. In the turnbuckle we go. Hannah. All right, folks, we are back getting things running hot and heavy here in XFW. We apologize about that little bit of an issue with the hiccup there. We are back. Everything is black. Of course, it is Cornelius. We paused it out and restarted our stream. We're having some kind of issue is giving me a bit of an issue with connectivity. And I don't know why, but we just restarted our computer today. However, I did spend all day long on work-related issues and taking some learning classes from home with my new job. So I don't know if that had some kind of impact on my computer, but we restarted our stream. I'm still getting some issues with runtime. I'm not exactly sure what that is. There are some storms coming in, so that could possibly be the issue, some storms in the area. So if we do have issues, I'll continue to keep trying to restart this thing to keep it going. We have not had XFW. All right, we are back live, and now I've got all green going over there. What I do like is this update of software. It just pumps me right back in. Just a quick reboot. That was a couple of seconds, and we are back live. I will say that is an impressive thing because I just saw Cornelius saying it's still doing it. But now my little indicator right at the bottom of the screen now says we've got 3 green bars. So it looked like a little bit of a hiccup, but I'm glad we're back up and running. Again, folks, I apologize for that. But we are now up and running. XFW looks to be good and solid. I see some blue thumbs coming up, so thank you guys for that. Again, I apologize for the hiccups. I'm not sure what it is. Every now and again, just as we start things up here, I always get the, I'm going to call them the red bars of death at the bottom screen where all my display information is, my statistics for the running stream. And sometimes just a quick reboot fixes everything. Derek Smith says, so far, so good now. Thank you. And for those that were asking, yes, I did have an absolute great birthday. My wife was very awesome and got me some more collectibles that I don't have room for on my shelves. But I thank her. I love her very much. And I am now in the presence I'll actually say I am now in the rankings with Lord Biff Wellington, as my wife did get me a plot of land in Scotland. I now have a plaque on the wall. I am now Lord Shane Brennan. That made my day, so that was outstanding. As a matter of fact, Michael Webster, thank you for liking the stream. We will not have XFW Saturday Night Showdown this Saturday night because I will be having my annual birthday party. We'll have some folks over, but stay tuned because over on BS6 streaming, because there might be a little bit of rock band going on with some of my crazy friends, probably some alcohol involved. So keep your eye on BS6 Streaming, on my other streaming page. You can find that on Facebook. It'll also be on Twitch as well as Bloodsword6 Streaming on YouTube. So stay tuned. That might be sporadic all through the night. Stay tuned for that, folks. But right now, we're going to head back to ringside now that everything is up and running for more one-on-one competition next on XFW Ground Zero. And here comes Sanford Yojo.
Scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from
XFW's
weighing in
proud Marine,
29.
the man who has lived his life to the code of G.I. Joe, inspired to join the U.S. military and the Marine Corps by watching the G.I. Joe cartoons as he grew up as a child. Honorably discharged, and now here in XFW, I can tell you folks, we are happy as hell to have him. Ford definitely looking ready to go tonight.
Representing the Cosa Nostra from New York, New York.
Derek Smith asking if Thomas and Howe was a draw. Davidson Howe actually walked away with the victory.
Tony Vincent.
Dynamite Nick Thomas did try to take the cheap way out, which is surprising. Cornelius Hubbard, the Destroyer, is not scheduled to be here tonight. He will, however, be on XFW Danger Zone on Friday night. The Destroyer coming off a loss last week to Drago, which is a lot of surprising by a lot of folks. But right now we've got the Hammer, Tony Vincent, inside the ring, ready to go head to head with Ford Tough, the Tank, Sam Ford. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the bell about to ring. And here we go, we're off and running is Ford coming out of the gate with a brutal clothesline. Sam Ford all about business already. Clothesline now by Ford, full head of steam. Here he comes a second time, and a shot to the midsection. Tony Vincent now firing right back, and a shoulder tackle, and Ford levels him and tosses him up and over. The Costa Nostra has dominated XFW for long periods of time. However, whoa, down goes Bob. Bob just got leveled by a shoulder tackle inadvertently by Sam Ford. Sheen Delatte, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. From face lock down by Tony Vincent. Driving the knees and a big one right to the side of the face of Ford. But Ford grabs on, takes him up and over. Belly to belly suplex. Ford now, up and over the back now. Tony Vincent back in control. And now Vincent blasting his head off the canvas like a basketball. Kick to the midsection. Ford catches it and lays him out with a clothesline. Ford now, powerbomb position, hoists him up, drives him down, hangs on for the pinfall, but too close to the ropes. Tony Vincent able to grab onto that bottom rope and break the hold before a one count. But Ford now again laying hands. But Vincent firing right back. A shoulder tackle again. Ford like a brick wall. Vincent now firing off with elbows. Big elbow again. 3 for it. And now headlock. And now quick right hands right to the nose. Right to the snout of Sam Ford. You see him checking his nose, making sure no blood's pouring out. And a big time spine buster delivered by the Hammer, Tony Vincent. The strong arm of the Cosa Nostra. As I was saying, the Costa Nostra dominated the tag team division. Topankish, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Some folks in our chat room saying that Sam Ford could be a champion. I have no doubt in my mind Sam Ford at some point in his XFW career can excel to a title run. Hell, I'm willing to bet the man could be World Heavyweight Champion right now off the ropes. Vincent taking his little time, kind of broke the momentum there of Ford, possibly playing games as he goes right back on the assault into a chin lock now, trying to wear down the big man. Elbow shot to the midsection. I'm on the Tank, trying to break the hold. He's successful. And a quick shot into the turnbuckle by the Tank. And a kick in the midsection. And drives him back again. And another clothesline from the Tank. Levels Tony Vincent down to the canvas. Vincent now going to the knees, trying to take out the base of the Tank, but Ford keeps firing right back. Ford again, hoisting her up, and this time a shoulder breaker by the Tank, levels down Vincent. And the knee, right to the side of the face. Ford means business tonight. Later on tonight, folks, we will have in our main event tonight, Drago, the man who beat the Destroyer last week, in our main event tonight, going toe-to-toe with Sean Owens in a return match. We'll see that later on this evening. Sean Owens attacked by, a kick to the face there. Nias, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. And Ford again with the clothesline. As I was saying before we said hi to Nias for joining us, Sean Owens in a return match tonight against Drago. A few weeks ago, Drago attacking Sean Owens, shutting the lights off in the arena. We didn't see Owens for about a week after injuries delivered by Drago, and then Drago and the entire ministry have been attacking a lot of the high, I'm going to use the word, big-time competitors here in XFW. A lot of the fan favorites in our federation as of late, including the Ford in the corner. Ford looked like he's trying to set up. There's the turn kick right to the face of Vincent. Leveled him. That's it. Wow. 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 Ford just leveled Tony Vincent with that shot across the face. And just took out the hammer. What a brutal kick across the snout. Wow. Sam Ford came into this match fired up, and he meant business, and it paid off as he walks away with the victory tonight on Ground Zero. The Tank victorious tonight on Ground Zero. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I want to thank everyone for tuning in to XFW Ground Zero tonight. Thank you for the new likes, the people who joined us, the new fans, and those that already shared our stream out there. Thank you very much. Again, I apologize for the hiccups we had during our initial broadcast during our first matchup. The snafu with the internet connection. Everything seems to be running smooth now. However, I'm not 100% happy with the audio. Something sounds off with my microphone. We'll listen to it again. I guess we're okay. I'll have to make some improvements after this broadcast. But again, XFW Saturday Night Showdown will not take place this week due to extracurricular activities. But I said stay tuned to BS6 Streaming. You possibly may see some Rock Band and some guest appearances by some of my wonky friends as we get some stuff going this Saturday night. But folks, June 26th will be XFW Lockdown. Now we have all the competitors that will be inside the steel apparatus, the elimination chamber match for the XFW World Heavyweight Championship. Now we're talking, there's a lot of controversy surrounding that right now. Drago attacking the Destroyer several weeks ago. These two have been beating the ever-living snot out of each other week after week after week. And we just saw last week on Saturday Night Showdown, Drago defeat the Destroyer in one-on-one competition. Now some folks, there are some back room rumors going on here, including Dirk Webb himself, who said he saw River Styx going into the Destroyer's locker room. Now, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that pray tells, what possibly, but that could mean. But we know that the ministry uses voodoo. And to hear myself say that out loud, folks, I'm a skeptic at heart. I don't believe something until I see it. But I've seen Drago use black magic inside the ring before my very eyes, and I still have a hard time with that concept, with seeing that as I have. But I did witness him pin the Destroyer last week on our programming, so that did happen. But Sean Owens returning tonight again, and he will go toe-to-toe with the Destroyer later on tonight, as well as the Wanderer. Owen Bush will be in action from the Ministry of Darkness as the Ministry continues their grip here on XFW. But right now, we're going to change gears and head to ringside for tag team action next on Ground Zero. The black and white streaks, and here come the Blue Bloods. Wayne Jaworski, thank you for liking the stream. Earl Clark and Wyndham Shaw, the Blue Bloods, entering the fray.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 466 pounds, the Blue Bloods.
These two men brought into XFW by Lord Biff Wellington himself. And they've definitely made a solid impact on the tag team division here in XFW. I still don't get why these guys don't wear knee pads. We get a lot of guys that have come to XFW from the United Kingdom not wearing knee pads, and I cringe every time they strike the cans with the knees. It just seems painful. Every professional wrestler should be wearing knee pads. Too much damage, too much can happen. And your kneecaps, folks, are very important joints. You need that. But that's how tough these guys say they are. Earl Clark and Wyndham Shaw, the Blue Bloods, here in XFW. Nicola Baggett, thank you for liking the stream. And their opponents tonight are former XFW two-time tag team champions, the Shooting Stars. The Lightning Kid and the Omega Kid making their entrance, two fan favorites. Making their way into the square circle. Two of our smaller competitors here in XFW, but two possibly the biggest hearts, the biggest drives, the biggest willpowers to go on here. These guys have overcome so much in their time here in XFW. I'm still digging their new look, I will say with that. Digging the new superhero garb these two have put on. It's impressive to see. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Bloods. And the Shooting Stars going out as Wyndham Shaw starts things off the Omega Kid and already pushing him back into his own corner. Bob trying to separate them now before he starts a count. Clean break by both teams. Whoa, 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 Omega Kid coming in and taking advantage of the clean break, exploding out. Round the world hit scissors by the Omega Kid. Omega Kid now taking an early lead. Kick to the midsection. Right on the back of Wyndham Shaw. Takes him up and over into a powerbomb using all his weight to force Wyndham Shaw head over heels, driving him down. Nice maneuver by the Omega Kid. And now hoist him up, and now another powerbomb. Quite frankly, it looks like the Omega Kid's been working out, able to pick up opponents. We've seen that powerbomb come out of him a couple times in the past. There's an elbow, though, by Shaw, who quickly turns the tables on the Omega Kid. Press slam now. I'd say it's, it turns it into a European uppercut, and then we get a little bit of a curtsy. I would say it's impressive, but the Omega Kid barely breaking the 200-pound mark. It's not much of an effort for Wyndham Shaw to hoist him up above his head. Tag in comes Earl Clark, first tag of this contest. Dumps him into the corner, head first, and then a German suplex by Earl Clark. We got a pin. but Omega gets the shoulder up. Oh, diving tag, in comes Lightning now. Here we go, 2 fresh men and Lightning now. Pun intended, lightning speed coming in and taking Earl Clark down with a kick. And now kicked in the midsection. DDT, wow! DDT and flying right back up to his feet is the Lightning Kid. And now a suplex, dumping him up and over. Earl Clark back to his feet relatively quickly. And Earl with a float over into a DDT. I just realized Omega. Sean Maynard, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Earl Clark now back in the driver's seat. Levels down the Lightning Kid. Back and forth now exchange between the two. Counter now by Lightning. Goes for a kick to the face. Nobody home. Earl Clark full Nelson and dumps him right on the back of his neck. That was hard impact right there. Cover again. Kick out by Lightning Kid. The Lightning Kid and the Omega Kid have beaten teams twice their size here in XFW. Time and time again. Wheelbarrow now into a stunner. It looked like he had the impact he wanted it to. Didn't get a full grip, but enough to take Earl Clark off his feet. But he's already back up. Tag now, both members of making the exchange. Here comes Wyndham Shaw. Both men with the same idea, nobody home. The second one from Wyndham Shaw connects. Down goes Omega. Shaw now, double underhook, takes it up over, beautiful suplex. Omega crashing into the corner, leg draping up there. That's a hard impact. Those ropes and those turnbuckles, folks, are very unforgiving. Steel cables wrapped with colored tape for the ring ropes. Even the Irish whip into the ropes, it can do damage to your opponent. Hence the rebound attacks a lot of wrestlers like to use inside the ring. Wyndham again with the double underhook. This time hits him over into a pinning combination with too close to the ropes. Leg drop right across the jaw. Omega Kid now struggling. You see him writhing in pain a little bit there. Daytona Soraka, thank you for liking the stream. Nice counter there by the Omega Kid with a drop down. Beautiful shotgun drop kick. Just leveled Wyndham Shaw. Tag again, in comes Lightning. Shaw getting back to his feet. Don't think he realized there's been a tag. Lightning goes right back on the attack. Up and over the top rope. Mohan Kumar, thank you for liking the stream. Wyndham Shaw now in a bad way. Enemy territory. Both members of the Shooting Stars now right at his feet. It gets dumped on his head on the outside, unforgiving concrete floor. Lightning Kid now going to work, tossing him almost into those steel steps and sliding almost into the barricade right in front of the front row. Oh, Meteor on the outside. Lightning Kid meaning business tonight. What is this now? Up and drops him down. Suplex into reverse DDT style. We're up to a 6-count. Bob counting away. Lightning Kid shot there by Wyndham Shaw. Shaw realizing what it is. Running back inside in the ring. Wyndham with a full steam. Comes across, drop kick now. Wyndham Shaw taking advantage of Lightning going underneath the ropes. Tagging in comes Earl Clark. Clark now front face lock. Jerline, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. This is Ground Zero. As we kick off our broadcast week here of XFW, Lightning Kid fires back explosive speed into a Hurricane Rana. Earl Clark just got rocked, has no idea what happened to him. Clark gets back to his feet, and Omega comes across the ring with a dropkick. Beautifully executed right under the chin. Just as Earl Clark got back to his feet, Omega's feet meets his chin and takes him right back down. Uh-oh. Omega Kid, familiar territory, way on the top rope. Beautiful moonsault. Earl Clark now rolling around, holding on to his abdomen, obviously in pain, but a kick out. Again, I want to thank everyone for joining us here tonight on XFW. Clark now, beautiful roll-up. Crucifix style pin, almost a 3. Clark with a nice athletic maneuver there. Clark now, whoa, look at this. Whoa, prod maneuver by Earl Clark. Then Omega again gets the shoulder up. Right hand now again. Earl Clark again into a crucifix. Whoa. Clark with a little do-si-do rolling through the bushes here. Again into a pinfall combination. Lightning there to break it up. Earl Clark running the gamut there, pinning combinations. on Omega Kid, just forcing him to expend more energy. Not getting the pinfall, but definitely had an effect on Omega as he's still down and out after repeated pin attempts by Earl Clark. Big right hand now by Wyndham Shaw. Irish curse backbreaker. 2. And a kick out. All 4 men now in the squared circle. A lot of chaos now going on. Right hand by Wyndham Shaw. Just leveled. Got him up on the shoulder. Where's he going with this? Turns him around. Big time power slam by Wyndham Shaw. And we are over. Alan Turner, thank you for following. The Blue Bloods coming up with a victory. Wow. Impressive match on both sides. Alan Turner, stay tuned. We'll answer some of your questions after this matchup as we take a look at the replays here as this match went back and forth as the chaos ensued at the end. But the Blue Bloods victorious tonight in a surprise victory. I would have given that to the Shooting Stars. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in tonight to XFW here at Bloodsword6 Streaming. Thank you for the new fans, the new followers. Everyone has given us likes and shares. And those people that are keeping our chat room hopping with comments. Trevor, thank you for tuning in. Alan Turner asking if we're doing Universe Mode. Yes, we do. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Universe Mode. Where are your followers competing as wrestlers? XFW is not a competitive league. However, we do take fan submissions for our wrestlers. If you do want to submit a wrestler to XFW, you can send us a direct message to our Facebook page, XFW Stream Fantasy Wrestling. Excuse me. You can send us a message there. And what you can do is send us a backstory of your wrestler. And keep in mind, no wrestler can be higher than an overall score of 88. XFW is booked and run as a real wrestling promotion based on storylines and is character driven. So if you do get a wrestler on, most likely they will debut on Wednesday nights on XFW Ground Zero. If they resonate with the crowd and they become popular, they could stay here in XFW. Or they might get a couple matches and find themselves being released on the future endeavors, as the big leagues do say. But we still do encourage people to send submissions to us. But again, keep in mind, it's not a competitive league. Once you submit, they will get entered the mix of our storylines and our booking committee and our team of writers here at XFW. Ifran Jamal, thank you for liking the stream. But folks, we're going to continue on here now. If you have more questions, please hit us up in the chat room. And again, you can also find us on Twitch and YouTube, Bloodsword6 Streaming XFW here on Facebook. You can also find our second page for our other game streams, BS6 Gaming on Facebook. Now, folks, up next, Rating Yamashita will go toe-to-toe with the Wanderer, Owen Bush, one of the army of Ministry of Darkness here in XFW. We can only imagine the chaos we're going to assume if the Wanderer shows up with the full power of the Ministry, or will they be looming in the shadows, folks? We'll find out. Ira, thank you for liking the stream. Let's head on to ringside. The Ministry starting things off with the Wanderer, Owen Bush. The Wanderer making his what the hell is that? Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Somebody was up there. The Destroyer! The Destroyer! The Destroyer! The Destroyer is out here with a steel chair. The Destroyer is not scheduled to be here. The DDT. The Destroyer is not scheduled to be here tonight. These men now fighting on the rampway over a steel chair suplex now by the Wanderer. The Destroyer has been a target by the Ministry time and time again. And now the Destroyer trying to get revenge, but it already has backfired on the Wanderer. Destroyer back to his feet. The Destroyer hoisting. Oh, good Lord! Good Lord! The Destroyer grabbing the Wanderer by the throat and tossing him up and over his head. The Destroyer was not scheduled to be here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I can only assume that's the reason the Wanderer came out by himself. Normally they come out in force, but when the Destroyer has not been in the building, they've been coming out singly and kind of patrolling around the arena and just, quite frankly, trying to scare the hell out of everyone else that's in our building. We gotta, can somebody please find out what's going on backstage? We can already hear some ruckus going on. There's some cheers back there, probably from the rest of the crowd, all happy that the Destroyer just laid out one of the members of the Ministry. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ministry of Darkness has been absolutely decimating the roster here in XFW time and time again. They've been just beating the ever-loving crap out of everybody. And they've been targeting all the high-profile competitors here in XFW. Everyone that is surrounding themselves are getting close to the number one contendership spot for the World Heavyweight Championship. The Ministry has been taking out Hiro Katsuyori, Brian Blaze, Seth Walker, Sean Owens, the Destroyer, the champion himself. The Ministry has been targeting everyone. And now with the Elimination Chamber match coming June 26th, right here on Bloodsword6 Streaming in XFW on Facebook, Drago's in that match because he got that pinfall victory of the Destroyer last week. Now, he's the only member of the Ministry in there, and that's the only solid thing for the Destroyer, is it keeps the rest of the Ministry out of the match. They can't get inside. But again, he's got 5 other competitors to deal with to walk out with the championship around his waist. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going down the ringside as the ladies take center stage. Miss Kitty Lane goes toe-to-toe with Bryce Watts next. Oh, I get shivers and chills every time this young lady makes her walk out to the ring.
Making her way to the ring, representing the Rough Riders from Las Vegas, Nevada, Kitty Lane.
Kitty Lane sauntering her way out in front of this capacity crowd. I don't know if you guys have ever heard, but I enjoy watching Kitty Lane walk out. Chris Fair, thank you for liking the stream. I enjoy watching Kitty Lane walk out to the ring. I like watching her climb the apron. I like watching her climb the ropes. I like watching her sit on the top turnbuckle. I'm going to stop talking now. Chris Fair, thank you for sharing our stream. Chris Fair from TKWA, our partner in Crime Federation. You can check out TKWA Professional Wrestling on Facebook. Please give them a like and a share. Follow them. You will not be disappointed. And right now, out comes Bryce Watts, the roller derby queen of XFW. Sometimes I wonder why she doesn't wear that helmet inside the ring. I could probably do some serious protection, but it's probably considered an illegal object as this young lady tries to get the crowd fired up already. Watts has been doing very well for herself here in XFW for a number of months. This could be one of her highest profile matches here as she goes up against Miss Kitty Lane. There's the bell, ladies and gentlemen. We are off, and Bryce Watts already with a Luthez press and now blasting Lane's head repeatedly off the canvas. And now stomping away on Lane. Lane has been the center of attention here in XFW, both in a positive and negative light. As ever since she came to XFW, a lot of the other female competitors have been upset, saying she stole the spotlight just based on her dance moves or her former past as an exotic dancer and club owner in Las Vegas, Nevada. And let's face it, folks, she does wear some very provocative in-ring attire. And right now, she's showing Bryce Watts she also knows how to handle herself in a physical form of combat inside this. She stretches out the shoulder of Bryce Watts. She had an on and off again rivalry with Kari Foster. The XFW fans have dubbed her Bananas Foster. She is an absolute batshit crazy psycho redhead is Kari Foster. I got to watch to make sure she's not here and she doesn't come in the announce booth here and slap the snot out of me. I got to watch my mouth. I am just making commentary. Miss Foster, I apologize if you're watching. But right now, Kitty Lane in the driver's seat. Oops, spoke too soon. Bryce with a nice counter up on the top rope. Oh, with calling Kitty Lane to get back inside the ring. But then she went a wild swing, calling up her tie-up. Watts with a kick to the midsection. Oh, and a shoulder tackle. Watts damn near drove right through her. That's that roller derby background, that aggressive in-ring style of Bryce Watts. But a nice counter by Kitty Lane and a little bit of ass slap there from Miss Lane. Again, the center of attention that Lane has become here in XFW, time and time again. And much a positive and negative light for some of the women here as she drives the shoulder of Watts into the steel ring post. Again, I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. The likes, the shares, the new fans that have joined us here on XFW. Nice suplex from Kitty Lane. Lane now trying to roll over. We've got to cover. At least Bob's starting to get out the ring rust as he gets back into the swing of things with a cover. Whoa, look at Watts jumping right back to her feet and now into a submission hold. The Kitty Lane again with a counter. And Lane, wow, the innovative offense there by Kitty Lane. Kitty Lane spending too much time and she paid for it. She paid for it. Drop kick right to the back of the skull by Bryce Watts. Kitty Lane a little bit too much showboating there. Giving Watts enough time to get back to her feet. Thomas Muller, thank you for liking the stream. We've got to cover now. Kitty Lane gets the shoulder up. Lane back to her feet. Lane charging in. Single leg drop kick right underneath the chin. Irish Whip now counter again by Watts. Into the corner we go. Kicked it right to square the midsection. Uh-oh. Watts holds her up. Drops her down right on the back of her head. Whiplash attack there. And right back in the turnbuckle. Elbow shot now by Kitty Lane. Fires her right around. Lane now. Oh, shoving her hard down to the canvas. Uh-oh. Kitty Lane. Oh, rubbing it in her face. I'd like to switch places with Bryce Watts. That very up close and impersonal hip check by Kitty Lane. We've seen her use those style moves before. That's one of the things that a lot of the other female competitors get upset about. Kitty Lane, they said she's a little too cocky, a little too overbearing for their taste. But I'll tell you what, folks, it gets my fire going. Watts rolling to the outside. Lane all the way up on the top rope, though. Bryce getting back to her feet. Kitty Lane not coming on. Kitty Lane off the top. Holy cow. Holy cow. This drop kick right from the top. Watch the hang time that Kitty Lane gets to line up that shot and delivers it right to Watts. Wow, that was impressive. Watts now desperation shoves her back inside the ring, but Lane already getting back to her feet. Watts now front face lock, turns it around into a neck breaker. Not a lot of impact. You see Kitty Lane already getting back to her feet. Watts might be a little bit worn out. Whoa, look at this. Fire right back as Bryce Watts. Nice kick to the midsection. Into a beautiful arm drag now by Watts. I spoke too soon. This young lady's got a lot left in the tank, and the fire is burning now. Elbow shot there. Whoa, exploder suplex. Kitty Lane lights her up with an exploder. Watts getting back to her feet. Lane with a shot to the midsection. Kitty Lane off the ropes. Flying Kitty. Flying Kitty connects. Back of the head. We've got a cover. That's it. Kitty Lane turns things around last second. Builds a momentum. Lands what she calls the Flying Kitty. The two knees right to the back of the head, using all her weight and momentum to drive the face of Bryce Watts down to the canvas and locks up the 3 count. Watts had explosive fire back there. I thought she had that match locked up. She was having an outstanding comeback there. Explosive array of offense. But right, oh, good Lord, I'd like to stick. I'm going to stop and not stop incriminating myself. Here's the exploder suplex that just seen The Rock Watts' world, which led into the Flying Kitty. And Kitty Lane walks away victorious tonight. An impressive victory nonetheless for Kitty Lane. And again, Bryce Watts had an outstanding turnaround towards the end of that match. And I thought she was going to turn that match around. I thought she was going to get the win. You saw the explosive offense she had and just lit up Kitty Lane with a number of offensive moves. But just turning it up and not getting the, Cornelia says, I love pussy in my face. I am not going to argue with you there. I'm going to kind of agree with it. Again, I've got to watch what I say. I don't want any of these young ladies coming in here and giving me a whole lot of flack because, well, I don't want to piss them off. They're tougher than I am. I'm just going to say that out loud. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have word backstage right now in the arena. The Destroyer is lurking through the halls looking for Drago. Now, earlier we saw it was supposed to be the Wanderer Owen Bush going toe-to-toe with Raiden Yamashita, but the Destroyer coming out and just blasting the Wanderer with that steel chair and then the two colliding on the rampway. And then the Destroyer grabbing the Wanderer by the throat, tossing him up and over his head. That's a 260-plus pound man. The Destroyer threw like a sack of flour. Thank you for liking the stream. I'm not exactly sure what that says, and I apologize, but thank you for checking out XFW here at Bloodsword6 Streaming. I cannot read hieroglyphics. But, folks, the Destroyer is in the back, lurking through the halls, looking for anyone in the ministry he can find. Now, I know Drago is in our main event tonight. He will be going against Sean Owens, but right now the Drago has to be wondering, where is the Destroyer? Is he coming for him tonight? We'll find out later, but right now we're heading down ringside for more one-on-one action next on XFW Ground Zero. And here comes Matsuda Tanaka.
It's scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan. Weighing in at 190 pounds, Matsuda Tanaka.
Matsuda Tanaka making his way out to the ring. This young superstar has really had a solid impact here. And again, he is one of the smallest competitors, and I think the lightest in weight, coming in only roughly around 180, 190 pounds. But the man fights like a lion inside the square circle, and over the past few weeks has really been clashing with Jordan Cho back and forth. These two seem to have a rivalry brewing, as both men with martial arts background continue to clash, exchanging wins back and forth. We saw Matsuda get very, very aggressive in the last match. Cho firing back as well. But here comes Jesus Silva.
Weighing in at 209 pounds, Jesus Silva.
Jesus Silva making his way out. The youngest superstar in XFW. Now 20 years of age. The youngest champion XFW has ever had. And quite frankly, folks, this young man is outstanding. One of his biggest claims to fame before winning the XFW Internet Championship was his best of 7 series with Tiger Ramirez, the first best of 7 series in XFW. The two brought the house down each and every week. They wrestled. Tiger Ramirez would go on to win that best of 7 series. But Jesus Silva wound up going on from that to win the XFW Internet Championship. The very title Tiger Ramirez now holds, and will defend that against in a rematch against Rick the Dragon Fletcher at XFW Lockdown. Call type now as we kick this off with Tanaka and Jesus Silva. Alexis Marigold, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Our ship now by Jesus Silva. Silva now wraps him up in a beautiful arm drag. Tanaka finds himself head over heels, and Silva right on the attack. Wraith Karashi, thank you for liking the stream. And another one by Silva, keeping the pace up. Tanaka now getting back to his feet. Tanaka now with a cross chop. Dan, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. Again, I want to thank all the new fans we've had tuning in tonight. And Saguri! Holy cow! Wow! What an Enziguri by Tanaka. Follows through now with a clothesline. Jesus Silva is building some solid momentum, taking an early lead, but Tanaka just shut him down with that Enziguri and leveled him. Kick the face down by Silva as he tries to recover, and a drop kick right to the side of the temple of Tanaka. But it's one thing, Jesus Silva is very tenacious inside the ring. He has a never die, never quit attitude. He's gone toe-to-toe with some of the bigger competitors here at XFW. And I am one proponent of, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight of the dog. And a lot of our smaller competitors live that week after week here in XFW. And these two men inside this circle right now are fact of that. Right now a German suplex by Jesus Silva. Tanaka in trouble. Ray says she's at work right now. Well, thank you for tuning in anyway. Says she's going to watch later. Right now up on toe. Tanaka dropped across the top turnbuckle. Ray Gajano, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Jesus Silva now taking a commanding lead. Tanaka in trouble. Not seeing that same ferocity we saw with Tanaka that we saw last week when he went toe-to-toe with Jordan Cho. Again, Cho and Tanaka have been battling back and forth week after week. For whatever reason, the two have gotten a rivalry back and forth. It started in the back, from what I understand, was a discussion about martial arts and which form was better. And I guess got a little heated, almost like your old style spaghetti kung fu movies. My school's better than your school. Oh, but there's a right hand by Tanaka. Levels Jesus Silva, and now the man is down. Tanaka now springing to the top rope. Jesus Silva, elbow across the chest by Tanaka. We've got a cover. But a kick out. Casey Mall, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Thank you for tuning in. Big right hand now by Jesus. Up on the shoulders. Beautiful Hurricane Rana. Tanaka doesn't know what hit him. We've got to cover again. Just about a 2 count. At least Bob's getting back into the square of things tonight. Shaking off the cobwebs Bob's had from a little bit of vacation of his own. Silva hangs on, almost out of the ropes. Tanaka going to help him right back in. Tanaka now on the middle rope. But Silva starting to stir. Tanaka off the top of the clubbing. Double axe handle right to the forehead. Right to the brains of Jesus Silva. Silva struggling to get back up. Can use the turnbuckles. Try to get back up. Doesn't realize where Tanaka is. Here he comes. Tanaka now tossing him. Into the middle. Tanaka going right back up top. Driving the fist square into the eyes. Right between the eyes of Jesus Silva. Kicks out the knee. And there's that that kick right to the jaw. That high angle martial arts kick. But Silva resilient. Keeps it going. Cornelius Hubbard asking what happened to Race Williams. Race Williams was released from XFW a while back. Oh, and there's a knee strike right to the face by Tanaka, leveling Silva. Now we're starting to see a little more of that aggressiveness I was talking about earlier. But Silva not to be outdone, fires back again. Race Williams had a battle with the Feroji Khan. Thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. Race Williams had a run-in with the ministry and did not come back to XFW. Right now, Silva up and over. There it is! Silva lays him out with that bouncing suplex and a stunner. Whoa, Tanaka. Tanaka somehow fighting through. And a clothesline now from Silva. And a second one. And a shot right across the face. Silva now in control of this matchup. Calling him a tie-up. Tanaka with a kick to the midsection to break the hold. Goes for a stunner of his own, but countered. Jesus Silva the wind-up into the corner. These two now really starting to pick up the pace in this matchup. Into the corner again we go. Silva turns things around. I'm having a hard time even keeping up with these two on commentary. Again, Matsuda back to his feet. Hurricane Rana again. Jesus Silva, lightning speed. Tanaka himself, ever resilient. Another cover by Jesus. But Tanaka again gets the shoulder up. These two looking to steal the show tonight. Tanaka now again. That body tackle. And Tanaka now springing right to the top rope. Tanaka, planking splash on the top rope. Deep cover. But again, Tanaka not able to get the pinfall. Silva getting the shoulder up. Front face. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Turn around again by Matsuda Tanaka. Drops Silva down to the canvas. There's the kick again. And a follow through again. But no cover this time. Tanaka not going for the cover. Silva getting back to his feet. Tanaka, drop toe hold. Tanaka, going for an ankle lock, but too close to the ropes. So you see Silva, that little amount of time he was in that hold, Silva holding onto his ankle. How much damage was done in that short amount of time by Tanaka, as right now he goes on the attack. Or shut now by Tanaka. Connects with a leg lariat. Another one follows through. But it gets cut off. Silva with a nice clothesline. Cutting out the momentum Tanaka was trying to build. Silva again with a cover. One. Again, the kick out by Matsuda Tanaka. Tanaka now, martial arts style attack. Goes for the insignia this time, nobody home. And a chop. And a fire back by Tanaka. Irish whip counter again by Silva. Up over the top, down goes Tanaka. Holy cow. These two are really trying to steal the house tonight. Silva now trying to get some adrenaline going, trying to get this crowd behind him. Looking up to the lights for something as Tanaka laying flat on his back. Tanaka might have been playing possum now. Throw Silva back inside. Tanaka now on the ropes. Tanaka now back inside. Silva connects with a shot. Silva going to send him right back to the outside now. What a matchup between these two. Oh, Silva through the ropes and takes out Matsuda Tanaka with a cannonball style attack. The crowd with a "This is awesome" chant. As Silva now putting the boots right to the face of Tanaka on the outside. And Tanaka collides with the steel steps in the corner. Referee up to a 4 count. Tanaka fires back himself. A shot to the ribs. And now Silva sending in the steel steps. Tanaka gets himself back inside. Tanaka goes back out. He's going to break the count. Doesn't want to take a count-out victory. Admirable, but not wise. Back inside we are. Tanaka again, the drop toe hold. Trying to lock on that maneuver again. He's got it on again. Too close to the ropes. Too close to the ropes again. But Jesus Silva again, you see him holding on to that. That ankle is not supposed to bend that way. Tanaka laying in heavy damage. What is this? And now wrenching on the arm of Silva into the headbutt. Tanaka now keeping the pressure on. Hard impact into the turnbuckle. Tanaka charging in, nobody home. And a clothesline again by Tanaka. But Silva gets right back to his feet. And Silva lights him up with a number shot. Tanaka giving the counter. Holy cow. Jesus Silva now with a wind up. Off the ropes we go. Silva again with the tilt-a-whirl arm drag. What a matchup between these two. Silva, Hurricane Rana. Holy cow. Silva now on the ropes. Tanaka trying to get back to his feet. Silva goes in the air. Blockbuster from the outside connects. That could be all she wrote for Matsuda Tanaka. And again, the shoulder comes up. Holy cow. Holy cow. Silva now trying to set up something, trying to figure out what he wants to do here. Tanaka now getting back to his feet. Shot by Silva. Wild swing. Tanaka hoist him up. Michinoku driver. He's got a cover. And a kick out again by Jesus Silva. Unbelievable back and forth action between these two tonight. A hip press. Tanaka now on the top rope. Oh, the knees come up. Silva gets the knees up. Tanaka going for it, but nobody home. Tanaka, whoa, Tanaka! Tanaka with a triangle hold. Tanaka with a triangle hold out of nowhere. And he's got to submit. Silva has to tap. Where the hell did that come from? Matsuda Tanaka connecting with that triangle hold. Silva this time couldn't get to the ropes, all locked up, nowhere to go. That was impressive. As quick as a king cobra, Matsuda Tanaka launched that attack, wrapped up Jesus Silva, and that was all she wrote after a spectacular back and forth battle between these two outstanding XFW competitors.
Here is your winner, Matsuda Tanaka.
Tanaka walking away with the victory tonight on Ground Zero. What an unbelievably competitive match between those two young stars, folks. I would like to see more of that from Jesus Silva and Matsuda Tanaka. And Tanaka seemed to get a slow start. That Jesus Silva dominated the early portion of that match. Benjamin Davis, thank you for liking the stream. I want to thank some more folks on this side for liking us and welcoming us here to XFW. Thank you for joining us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, our main event is next. Drago going toe-to-toe with Sean Owens, dubbed by the XFW fans as Sean 2.0 Owens. And now, from what we understand, they have lost track of the Destroyer backstage. Some folks just say he left. Drago seems to have gone down into the bowels of the building to avoid contact with the Destroyer. We have word that the Wanderer, Owen Bush, has been taken out of the facility. We have not seen the Butcher. We have not seen the monster Fenwick yet. That frightens me because it's hard for that giant bastard to hide, but folks, he somehow does it, lurks in the corners and comes out of nowhere. I've watched him in the hallways of arenas just grab opponents by the face and toss them across the length of the locker room with effortless. So, folks, he could be anywhere back there. The Destroyer is pop up and get him again. We don't know, folks. The Destroyer has not been in the building. Well, he's no longer in the building. That we can find. That we can locate. And the Destroyer is someone that's hard to miss. The man is over 6'5", 320 some odd pounds. And when he's in a bad mood, when he's in a mood like this, and again, I've talked a lot about the Destroyer. He has been in XFW since his debut. Martin Rye, thank you for liking the stream. The Destroyer is one of the most feared and respected men in the locker room. I say that over and over and over again. And if you're in the ring and you beat the Destroyer one-on-one, he's the kind of guy that will shake your hand. He respects the rules of the ring and the etiquette of professional wrestling. But Drago and the Ministry do not believe in any of that. But right now, we have had word that Sean Owens is ready to go. Drago is ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, our main event starts right now. The flames and the smoke come up as the second member of the Ministry is ready to make his entrance. We saw the Wanderer Owen Bush earlier out tonight. It's supposed to go on toe-to-toe with Raiden Yamashita, but the Destroyer laying out the Wanderer before he even got to the ring. And then the Destroyer wandering the locker rooms angry with that steel chair in hand, looking for other members of the Ministry, but Drago obviously able to avoid the Destroyer to make the main event tonight, where he will go head-to-head with Sean Owens. As Drago makes his way out. the leader of the ministry, the Dark Voodoo King of Louisiana, Drago. Whoa. That is, what is up there, ladies and gentlemen, the Destroyer! The Destroyer again! The Destroyer is out here again! And the Destroyer! The Destroyer again is out here and just took down Drago. The Destroyer again coming out. We thought he left the building. We thought he wasn't here. But now attacking Drago. Drago up and down. Drago's supposed to go one-on-one tonight with Sean Owens. But the Destroyer showing up. River Styx. River Styx has a surprised look on her face. Dragon will say to the ring. Bob's going to ring the bell. The Destroyer now in place. Dragon with a clothesline on the fetch of the Destroyer. And Dragon with a shot to the turnbuckle. And now a chop. Drago's got him on the top rope. Destroyer the kick in the face. Willie Congress, thank you for liking the stream. That's the second time Dragon with a shot. And an elbow now by the Destroyer. And again the neck breaker. The Destroyer turning the tide on the ministry tonight here on Ground Zero. And we get a reboot of our main event from last week. Dragon now up on the top, going for a ride and a powerbomb now by the World Heavyweight Champion. The Destroyer now yelling at Drago to get up. The Destroyer now, front face lock. Hoisting up Drago, drops him down. Unprecedented, ladies and gentlemen, the ministry now on the run as the Destroyer goes on to Drago. We saw earlier tonight the Wanderer Owen Bush eliminated by the Destroyer, taking him out before he came to his match. And now the Destroyer turning the tides, doing exactly to Drago what they've been doing to him. Drago now with an uppercut. The Destroyer shrugging it off and going, whoa, what a right hand by the Destroyer. Ladies and gentlemen, watch this right hand. Watch that right hand and that one right there. Drago collapsing down to the canvas. That was a Mike Tyson right hand right there. Again, the Destroyer with a powerbomb. He is out here tonight to mean business. Destroyer now with an Irish whip. Down goes Bob. Bob again taking out the Destroyer again. Turns things around in the corner. And now repeated shots by the World Heavyweight Champion in the corner. And a running shot now right to the face. The Destroyer on a mission tonight. Irish whip. Hoist him up into a spine buster. Holy cow. I have not seen Drago decimated like this, ladies and gentlemen. For all my time right now, the Destroyer in the corner. Waving a structure kick countered. Drago saw it coming. But a clothesline again by the World Heavyweight Champion. Are you kidding me? Drago now being picked apart. Destroyer now. Drago going for the ride. Down goes Drago. Holy cow. Drago again gets the shoulder up. But at what cost? How much damage has been done? Drago sweeps out the legs. The Destroyer's now got to watch for the dark magic. Oh my dear Lord. The Destroyer again tossing Drago. Drago hit. Drago hits the Demon's Touch. The Demon's Touch. The Demon's Touch connects on the Destroyer. That's what happened last week. Whoa. The Destroyer instantly getting the shoulder up. Here comes the champion again, elbow, but Drago counters. The Destroyer connects with the DDT. The Destroyer connects with the DDT. Drago now in a world of trouble. Destroyer now with him again by the throat. And down goes Drago. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a complete opposite of what we saw last week here in XFW. And he's on the shoulders. He's on the shoulders. Burning hammer. The Destroyer with the burning hammer on Drago. Wow. The Destroyer sending a message tonight to the Ministry of Darkness. First taking out the Wanderer Owen Bush. And now dismantling Drago in a one-on-one competition. What a message has been sent to the ministry tonight on Ground Zero. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the likes, the shares, the new fans. I am beside myself with amazement and wonder as the Destroyer just absolutely laid waste to Drago. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you Friday night for XFW. Danger Zone. River Styx does not look happy on the outside. I can't say you blame her. Wow. What an absolute nightmare for Drago. But the World Heavyweight Champion standing tall. Tearing apart the ministry tonight single-handedly. We'll see you next time on XFW.